All right, welcome back. Natasha AKPOTI criminally charged by guess who? Okay, by guess who? Wala wala wala. There's problems. So anyway, let me just be clear. I'm not taking sides with Natasha. I don't trust any of these politicians personally. All I've always asked for is the way the Senate responded to the sex allegation against Nigerian Senator President Akpabio by Senator Natasha AKPOTI. The way they responded was, to me, was cowardice. Okay, they should have at least pretended that they were taking their time. There's no need for that kind of rush to suspend her, took away everything. They said, oh yeah, but that's not what the initial case was. They were accusing her of moving seats. And then she come with like, it doesn't matter. Now you're presented with an allegation. How you move is still your responsibility. How you respond or react to that is your responsibility. And it was just another opportunity for the Nigerian politicians to make an ass out of themselves. But they keep getting away with it. You know why? Because they are a function of the people that put them in the office. So I can't even judge them too much. Okay. But what are we dealing with today? She just caught a criminal charge, which means the federal government has filed charges against her. And what is the charging saying? What is it saying? Let me pull this up. Where is it? Where is it? Where are you? Hold on 1 second. I have it somewhere here. There we go. Okay. Nigerian government files criminal charges against Senator Natasha AKPOTI Uduaghan. The Nigerian government has filed criminal charges against Senator over allegations she made during a live TV interview, claiming Senate President Godswill Akpabio and former Kogi Governor Yaya Bello plotted to assassinate her. You remember that? When she flew in with the helicopter into her village and everybody, yeah, it's not. It was nice. It was nice to see. But if you thought that was over, you ain't seen nothing yet. The case filed at the High Court of the Federal Capital Territory lists the Federal Republic of Nigeria as the complainant and AKPOTI Uduaghan as the sole defendant. The government accuses her of making statements, and I quote, knowing or having reason to believe they would damage reputations, an offense under Section 391 and 392 of the Penal Code. Speaking on politics today on Channels Television on April 3rd, 2025, the senator said, I stand, and I quote, I stand by what I said. Akpabio met with Yaya Bello to eliminate me. Why did he withdraw my security if not to make me vulnerable? Okay. I've faced violent, dangerous politics since 2018, and I've always had security. She claimed a suspension from the Senate left her exposed, unlike her colleagues. Weeks earlier on, at a rally in Kogi State, remember that one she flew with a helicopter, AKPOTI Uduaghan alleged Akpabio first asked Governor Ododo to initiate her recall. When Ododo declined, she said, Akpabio approached Bello, Yaya Bello. And I quote, there were two parts to the Hilton meeting. To fund my recall, and two, to arrange my killing, she claimed. Akpabio told Bello not to do it in Abuja, do it in Kogi, so it looks like the people did it. We informed the police. The charges come amid wider controversy in the Senate involving sexual harassment allegations, intimidation, and suppression of dissent. AKPOTI Uduaghan had earlier accused Akpabio of sexual harassment but was later suspended for 6 months officially for misconduct. To their credit, I'm reading this from Instablog Niger. All right. It is not over until it's over. It's not over. All right. So here's the thing. It's not over until it's over. Okay. It's just a game of. It's just political game. Okay. They're gonna go drag it out. She's gonna go report to what's their name? I don't know. Is it the security agencies? And they're gonna probably try to do some kind of bail, whatever, and she'll go home and she has just another case in the court. And if she knows what to do well with it, she'll get more popular with it. Like I've said before, I don't think she's going back to the Senate. Why would she want to go back? A lot of people, particularly men, don't really believe her. I don't know why they're attempting to believe or not believe her, because I don't think that's relevant. Okay, there's nothing to believe or to not believe about sexual harassment in Nigeria. It is what it is. Majority of them will never see the light of day, and it's a very difficult thing to prove or disprove, you know. But people are trying to say, but she was enjoying everything else until she didn't have her way, until she was removed from the, what is it, chairman of local something something something, right? So they're saying she that she knew what she was doing, you know, and now suddenly she wants to cry wolf. All right, granted. Okay. Here's what I'll tell you. How many of them are in the Senate again? Women. How many women are in the Senate? In those Senate seats? You never see anything yet. So they are vulnerable. They are the most vulnerable in our society, before children. So you have an opportunity to showcase that you care about people, not even about women necessarily, but about people in general, about people, human rights and stuff like that. As a government official, as a Senate president, you have an opportunity to say, no, I do care. But you're going to, in their face, tell them, no, I don't give a, right? You're going to keep doing that. And, you know, it's going to get in your head. One day, it's going to be over. You're not going to be able to do it anymore. You're going to be capsized from that office. And I think Nigerian politicians, they don't see that coming yet. Does that mean that Akpoti Uduaghan, she's innocent? It's irrelevant. It's irrelevant, okay? Because like I said, yes, she did enjoy that atmosphere. She was, a lot of people saying, they're saying that she enjoyed a lot of favoritism. And okay, she turned her back against you now suddenly. You're still responsible for how you respond, senators. Right? So if you're going to come back within 24 hours and say you suspended her and took everything away from her, it tells me that you don't know what you're doing, you know, and you think you can keep, because back in the days they would do worse than that, but there was no cameras to see it, you know. So I think a lot of people are stuck on, oh yeah, you know, mockery proves something. Oh yeah, she's used to doing this. That's like, okay, she's used to doing that. That's the more reason why you should be patient and go through due process, right? Oh, but she should answer to that, the misconduct first. No, once they brought sexual allegation against a person, that person cannot preside over their own case anymore. Or let me tell you, it's not. I know you're about to get technical with me. You cannot make it even look like that at all. You can't afford for it to look like it at all. Okay, if you can now, there's going to be a time that you won't be able to afford that. You don't want to wait until that time before you start controlling yourself. Have some self-control, right? To the point now that guy who was presiding over the committee responsible for suspending her, now he's been exposed. He has a bunch of criminal past from New York City. So this is how women brings you down. Exactly. That's the reason why you have to be careful. That's the reason why you have to be careful. Precisely. Any excuse you give right now and why you think she should be suspended right away and all that, like including this case now. This case is just another opportunity to fellow Jubangba. You're making it bigger, you're making it wider, you're focusing on it, so it's going to expand. Okay? So, as you can see now, everybody's carrying. The biggest journalist today is Instablog Niger and Ida AKG. Maybe they have a couple other bloggers out there. They are the biggest journalists, not the Oyinbo speaking ones. I'm telling you right now, straight up. Okay. So if those ones would take it and run with it and make it wider, she's just gonna gather enough sympathy. Again, will drag you. So I see some comments here. Somebody say on top say she alleged. Okay, this is the mom of 5 actually. On top say she alleged sexual harassment. Now wow, Niger. Why haven't they arrested Yaya Bello yet? Because it doesn't matter. So again, we're not exactly surprised. It's just that I'm putting this out right now because one day they're not going to be able to get away with this. It's not sustainable. Okay. I support Natasha. Come rain, come sun. I am really ashamed at the Attorney General of Nigeria. This is very shameful coming from government. They're saying that she knew that she was going to mess up reputations. Well, it's just a case. they will answer to it. That's all. Justice for Natasha. Don't worry, love. God knows the truth and he shall stand for you. Somebody was actually telling me today that there were cameras, that they were holding hands, and they didn't look like, and they assessed sexual advancements by the one that was claimed by Reno Mokri. That's toasting. They said sexual advancement is not toasting. I said it's toasting. It's toasting now. Anyway, it's not that deep. They should at least learn how to answer to cases first before we worry about everything else. Hit the like button, share, subscribe, turn up your notifications so you are notified when we go live. What do you think about this? Do you still believe Natasha? Abi, do you still believe that Natasha is just a spoilt, pretty brat? Somebody said, she thinks she be only fine. I said, I never said she's fine. I never said she was fine. Do you think she's fine? Is that your issue? Are you trying to say that fine girls cannot go through, be a victim? What are you trying to say exactly? You keep telling on yourself. Anyway, that's all I have for this one. Moving on. Hit the like button, like I said. Oh, thank you. I appreciate you guys. As you're doing so. I'll be right back.
Girl, it's your love that I've been missing. I miss all your hugs.